once Birbal fell sick and he was not available in the state. So the rest of his 8 ministers, they thought, now this is the time to make our place strong and prove to the king that we are equally wise and we equally can do wonders. So if you ask us the questions, we can equally answer in the brilliant way as Birbal used to do. So Akbar asked them, what is the most important thing for life? So some of them said it is water. Without water, nothing can be done. Somebody said it is the air. Without air, we cannot survive. And somebody said it is hunger. This is the most important for life. Then Akbar said, let's have the view of the Birbal also. So they said, okay, how we can have the Birbal? So they went to the Birbal and requested him that to prove our point, and we have put up our best to give the answers. So king has asked you to come. So Birbal was not in good position. So he said, first of all, I need your help. So these ministers said, okay, what we can do for you? So Birbal said, okay, pick up my shoes. I'm not able to walk with my shoes. And somebody help me to pick up my clothes because I'm not able to take them. So all these ministers were taking their shoes and lifting their clothes, helping him, and they reached to the king's place. So Akbar asked him that Birbal, they have given us these answers, that what is the most important thing for the life. And they say it is water, air, and hunger. So which is the correct out of these three? So Birbal said all three are wrong. So everybody was surprised. Then what is the right answer for it? Then Birbal said, this is the need. Need is the most important thing for life. If you don't need air, if you have already enough, if you don't need hunger, if you don't need water, then somebody may give you any amount of water, so you won't take it. So it's the need which is most important for the life. So as in the sales, how many of we think that it is the need one has to be master of creating or realizing the person that need is the most important? If you agree, write agree in the chat box. So I can see Saurabh, Sudhir, Grover, Gurfanji, Anil. So okay, excellent. So if we have the mastery of the mind, then it is easy to crack that code of the customer, that what he wants. And if you understand that science, how we can understand the emotions of the customer, then life becomes very, very easy and you start enjoying the sales. So mind communication is all about how you create emotions. So once you feel, sometimes I had my long career in sales, that somebody is doing very, very nice for 15 years. So how many of you think that even if you are doing excellent for last 10 years and 15 years, tomorrow can be a different state of mind where you may feel that I am not creating that excellent results today? How many of you agree that state of mind is important for each day and every time? If you agree, then write agree in the chat box. Yesterday, I was talking with my friend, one of the journal sales head who has done brilliantly in the last 10-15 years, and he grown from the bottommost place to the highest, and after reaching the highest, he can become like a Arjun, that he has everything and into the wartime different state of mind, that I don't feel like to fight. And this state of mind is so important for a winner, to prime yourself, priming your mind each day for the program, that what is required for winning. So if you have these emotions like frustration, which can come over a time, once you equip yourself, you get that motivation, and once you go into the market, you get demotivation, you discharge your energy. So if you are in any of these state, frustration, sadness, fear, grief, guilt, depression, these things will always give you setbacks. So we will learn how to make yourself all the time into your supreme state of mind, where you prime your brain. Priming of brain means there is a cognitive priming of brain, how to think with the brain your desired visuals which you want in a sale, how you see yourself growing into the next 7 days, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. That is the secret of growing, because your tools will work once you are mentally use them. Once you feel from here, you achieve that. As Yatiji was saying that is a salesman is born. No, I wasn't in the defense, but once I start selling, I enjoyed the #1 position somewhere in my company, where I learned all those skills and start applying. And it was the most important thing. Still, I can say is the behavior. It is the mindset which makes you successful. So next slide is not moving, Yatiji. Okay. So this is a picture which I have already disclosed. Mind is busy in making the meaning of the things. How many of you think that mind keeps making the new pictures? And sometimes these pictures, if the pictures are making of some fear, then mind will keep creating the picture of failures and unsuccessful stories. So how many of you agree that mind is a meaning making machine? Again, please write agree. If you agree with this, the mind is a meaning making machine. Very good. Deepak ji says agree. Amita ji agree. Harsh Verma ji is agree. So thank you so much all, everyone. And if mind is making the meaning, then we can make the meaning of our desire. This is the secret of success. The bigger cause of frustration is having the superior knowledge and inferior results. Anybody who has the superior knowledge, lot of skills, lot of knowledge, but if he is not delivering the results, he will get frustrated and demotivated. So it is equally important, even more important, to make yourself mentally prepared and prime your cognitive thinking, your thinking process, how you think about yourself. And that is the big secret. And that if you master once, then rest of the life you design of your choice of your desires. So first, people, those who don't know what to do is okay, but most of the people know what is to be done, but they don't know how it is to be done. So that is the skilling part, which Yatiji has explained in a simple way and brilliant way. So visualization is important for sales. Once you create the visuals or overcoming the obstacles, it may be in the field or anything which is stopping you from the bigger sales. So the picture which we were seeing, the mind was making the meaning of it, but this is the reality. And reality and illusion, imaginary fear, always they are 180-degree apart. And 98% things never happen with us, which we really think they will happen. With the NLP point of view, sales, we think that if we keep talking about the sales with the customer, the more and more we talk with the words, we will be able to convince the customer. No, the communication happens with most of the time with the 55% with the body language, the way you speak, way your tonality. And most of the time sales is happens instantly. Once person see you, they either buy you or sometimes they reject you. So it is so important to make a rapport with the customer and be at the shoe of a customer. So in this slide, what I have shared with you is something which I learned from the military. Like there's a values of superstars, and something which the values are derived from the even military. Military means they always have the unidirectional goals. Unidirectional goal means they, once they set the goals, they are also sure that this will only has to happen. There is a no scope for failure. So I will also share those 4 qualities. If you cultivate them as a sales leader, I'm sure that your profits not only will go 3x, you can decide your x whatever you want, because it never goes mathematically. You can make them 5 times, 7 times, and 10 times. And once there is a time for recession, or even the current, the chance for the hardworking people to grow multiple times is always more, because in this time most of the people they fail themselves, they reject themselves, and nothing will happen. But in such situations, whoever work better and work harder, they have all the opportunities to grow faster than anybody. So values of a superstar, it is passion. So if a salesperson have the passion will drive you to the next level. Belief I will take with one of the best module I have designed for you for today's session. I will share that belief is so important. If you believe something is true, so your mind has already accepted that it will happen. And if your mind believe that it cannot be happen, you will not even try it. So if you agree with this, please write your comment in chat box. Yes, we agree. I think everybody is so busy. Great. So we have eight comments. And next is strategy. Sometimes once you go for the sales, strategy is a sequence of actions. You already decide that how you will go for the sale, how you will make it happen. And strategy is different from the preparation. You in psychological part, you are making your mental visualizations that what you will do 1, 2, 3, 4 and how you are achieving it. Then clarity, energy, and ability to rapport with diversified backgrounds. You have to be more socialized person, where you are able to connect with a person who come from a diversified social backgrounds. So sometimes we feel that if a person is polished, he understands English, then we are able to convince him. If a person is not that brilliant and not able to understand English, so we feel. So we have that art and ability to connect with the people, and very, very fast. And goals getting is different in NLP. Goal getting means something you ask and receive mentally. Once you see something, receiving mentally, that will happen in your life. That is the achievement that you will get. But if you don't asking from the universe, and once you achieve it mentally, you receive it, and then it happens in your life practically. Most of the successful people of the world, those are big leaders. They are the master of this arts of sales. Even I have seen a lot of very successful trainers. Even you can see in NCR, the people, those have mastery of sales, they are more successful than others. And four qualities which I have learned from military, especially one of the greatest leader ever I have met in Air Force, that Air Vice Marshal Alan Sharma sir. He is AVSM, and recently he taught me these four skills. If we understand and cultivate these four skills, I can say that sales will happen and run like in Mach speed. It is the air speed. So one has to be very dynamic. Being a salesperson, we cannot afford to be sluggish. We have to have that caliber, determination, that we look determined, we have good stamina, stress in body language. And leadership is something, we look lively, we take initiatives, we do something which others say it cannot be happen. If some rest of the people say it is not possible, then leaders say it is for me now. And that is the true salesperson says. If I cannot do something, if something is not happening, a true salesperson says is still how I can do it. And the biggest quality for a salesperson is intellect. Intellect means, for example, you say that sales intelligence is making the sales happen and applying your conscious mind. Then what is to be done? Which are the things I need to complete to make it happen? All those activities which your brain, your wisdom can say, that sales in intelligence. And generally sales people got to be 10 times smarter than an ordinary person, and that is the true salesman skills. So if you like this slide, you can go to the chat box and say. Now I will give you something. Now I'll give you something very, very magical. Yeah, Rudra Singh ji says yes, agree. B.S. Yadav ji says yes, agree. Rekha ji says yes. Story of Birbal we already had, and doctor's process is something that a doctor, a good doctor, never jump for the solution. First, he get the enough diagnosis. Now, I will share a magical tool with you, that the rule of 8/72. How many of you know rule of 8/72? It is not that financial rule for investment. No, it is for the sales. How many of you know? If you know, then say yes, we know. If you don't know, please say no, we don't know. Okay, I'm not able to get any comment. I'm not able to see. Okay, Sima ji say no. Mandar ji say don't know. Okay, that's good. So 8/72 rule says that 44% sales professionals, they leave the call, they perceive that sales will not be done and customer is not interested if somebody asks them one question. If a customer asks one question, the most of the sales professionals, they perceive that customer is not interested and they leave the call. 22% people, they answer the one question, but anybody since asks second question, then 22% they again leave the call and they perceive that customer is not interested. 16% sales professionals, they answer the two questions, but anybody ask them third question, then 16% also leave the call and perceive that the customer is not interested. And 10%, they answer the three questions And if any customer asks them fourth question, then they perceive that customer is not interested and they leave the call. 44% plus 22 plus 16 plus 10, it counts 92%. So 92% sales professionals, they leave the call if anybody asks them 4 questions. Now left with 8%. 8% people do something which 92% don't do. And 8%, they answer all the 4 questions and they get 100% sales. And there is a survey done that 72% people in the world, they ask 4 questions before taking any product. So if you want to be great sales professional, if you want to go close to 100% sales, then be ready for 4 questions. And you can see whenever you ask, purchase your mobile or anything, you first, what you ask, how is the quality? Do you have some other models also? What are the specifications? What is the endurance? What is the customer's feedback? And even you talk about that, can you give some discount? And after asking so many questions, then only you decide, yes, I will go for this product. So how many of you like this rule 8/72? If you like the rule, then say, yes, we like you. So you write this time L. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi ji liked, Amita ji liked, Mandar ji liked, Deepak ji liked, Rudra Singh ji liked, Harsh. Very good. Perfect. So this is the secret of 100% sales. The person who keep inviting the questions, who keep answering the questions, keep giving the information and meets the customer and make him totally neutral from head. And the best salesperson, there is a book, God is a Salesperson. Once you just neutralize their defense, once they stop defending, that's the best sales. Now, if you can understand a customer, that how he thinks, what is his way of deciding, how he thinks once it comes to his behaviors of sales, then it will help you to make your decisions easier and better. So we have 2 types of brain preferences, left and right. So to be precise, we have less time. So left brain person will always ask you more details, more reasons to take it. He will be more analytical. So more and more somebody is asking you more details, analytical, written material. So give them that details, analysis. So you will help that person, left brain, to take that decision. Other person will be the person who is the right brain preference, who is the right brain dominant. And right brain dominant wants to see it. He is a visualization, imaginative, how this product can benefit him. You create that visualization. So more and more you talk about the desires he's taking. So ask more and more questions. Why you need this product? How this product will help you? So this way you help that person to build up his dreams and desire to see it happening, doing it. And there are 3 types of customers. We call it the cracking the code of a customer. So there will be 3 types of customers. Those who wants to visualize the product, see the product. So once they see the product, then they get that language which their body accept, their mind accept. So show them. And auditory wants to listen more and more about the product. And kinesthetic person is the third one, who wants to feel the product. Suppose I have this glass in water, so I can say it is a brilliant glass. So this feeling he wants to understand, and these feelings will make him to buy it faster, and that will make him to take his decision instantly. And this is the gift from my side. It is a brilliant model, and though there is a paucity of time, but believe me, once we get more time into that training, this model is enough to solve any on any issue on the earth. It can be related to money, business, relationship, and sales. If we have to go sales to take sales to 3 times, we have to increase our profits. Then see the environment. How is the environment for sales? And just see your behaviors. Jatiji has given you 7 activities. So there are some behaviors also of sales. If we see what we are doing throughout the day, this will help us to take decisions. We have to, because we get the result of behaviors and capabilities. If we know that we have the knowledge, but we are not able to present it, we are not able to identify, if we are not able to get solution, we are not able to get closing, we are not able to take that check, we are not able to get further references, then it is the capabilities, our skills. So if we can identify the gaps, first understand the gap of a very successful salesperson, sales professional, and where we stand. If we understand the difference, then it is easy to fill that gap through our learning. So capabilities, then it is the beliefs and values. Belief is something which is already accepted by your mind. Belief is something which you have made your picture for your sales. Most of the people, when it comes to the sale, then they say, no, I'm not a sales guy, I'm not a salesperson. Whereas nothing can happen on the earth without sales. Let it be education, whether it be marriages or anything. Every time we have to sell an idea or product, it is virtual or tangible, but nothing can move and money cannot come without sales. So it is the belief. Whatever you believe, it's true. And most of the time we talk about the mindset in a sales. So mindset is important for the success. But can you see the mindset of a person? If you can see the mindset, go to the chat box and say, right, we can see the mindset. Can you see the mindset? If you agree, yes, I can see the mindset, to say yes. Yes. And Rekha ji say no. Vijay Lakshmi ji say yes. Sudhir Grover ji say yes. Okay. So what we can see in a person, we cannot see his mindset. Mindset is something running inside the mind, is mindset. So it is not tangible. So what we can see the behavior of a person. What he is doing from morning to evening, that is tangible. We can see whether he is happy, he is excited, he is passionate, whether he is taking actions. That behaviors can be tangible. We cannot see the mindset. We can see the behaviors, and behaviors comes from the roots of environment, education, association. If in our forefathers has been teachers, then we have the belief that teaching is easy. If they had been farmers, we can see farming is easy. And if they had been businessmen, then we can understand, okay, business something comes easily to me. So it is the mindset. It has come from the roots of our environment, association, parenting, experiences. So whatever is lying inside your mind is your implicit belief. Belief lying in the subconscious mind is implicit belief. And implicit belief is the most dangerous thing for the success, because whatever new idea you create for your success, implicit belief will kill it. because that is more stronger than the new idea. Because implicit belief is something you say, I know it for 20 years. I know it since my 30 years. Because if that experience is lying, that will always kill your new ideas, and your new idea is something will really take you to the new place. You cannot go to the new place with your old ideas, because old ideas has taken you till here, but new ideas will take you to the new places. And until you don't take the new decisions, it is not possible, my friends, in the life to enjoy the new life. So we have to change the new beliefs, old beliefs, and replace them with the new beliefs. Once you give me more time in training, I will be able to instantly rewire your mind, rewire your subconscious mind. The old beliefs, sabotaging behaviors, patterns, habits, and something which you don't like. If something is suffocating you inside, if you are not fresh, if you don't get up in the morning with a new desire, something is not driving you, that means you are not growing. And either you will grow or you will go down. It is not possible. You don't grow but you don't go down. It is not possible. Either you will grow or you will go down. And the next thing is identity. Identity is something which you say for yourself. If you don't identify yourself as a professional, if you don't have your crisp identity, then it is not possible to sport. And next level is, if you don't have any goal, you don't achieve anything. So you need to have a specific goal, specific purpose, and then you identify yourself, how you look like, okay, how you want into the public, how you want to be, make your name in the public, and change your beliefs. Values is what is important to you, capabilities, behaviors, and environment. And these all the things can be changed. It may be possible something you are carrying unwanted baggage since many years, but it is possible to get it all into the aligned, maybe in 20 or 30 minutes. So once we get more time with you, we will be able to do that. So with these ideas, if you like these ideas, go to the chat box and say, yes, we have liked it. And now with this thing, I will invite my friend Yatiji. And Yatiji, please. Yatiji, are you hearing me? And I have also developed a glass walk. And glass walk is something how you can break your beliefs, how you can shatter your beliefs which you are carrying through many years. So this is the glass walk, and since I have started this glass walk, this is something which you get it tangible, breaking of the belief instantly, something you were not believing before seconds, and after walking through the glasses, you believe that yes, it is possible. So the same things happens in our life. You believe something, you design your new goals, you design your new purpose, and we help you to achieve that. And believe, if you believe yourself, we can make it easily happen for you. So thank you so much.